So, good morning to you, Danielle. How did this happen with Rochelle?
Well, basically, I feel a little bad because Rochelle didn't actually ask for the frame cord. She contacted me about pills, and when I'd done the pills, the baby's cord had turned out so nice. I just thought I'd put it in a frame, which I've done for plenty of clients over the last 18 months. And we sent the pills and everything back to her. And on Sunday, when she posted the picture, I was so happy because I was like, yay, she must have liked the picture and she must have liked it. And then I just saw a whole load of negative comments.
Explain the pills, first of all. So when the initial contact was pills for what? In what way?
Yeah. So basically, placenta pills have a whole load of amazing benefits. And I came across it. I'd suffered crippling postnatal depression after the birth of my second daughter. And it was really, really bad depression. I was like suicidal. And when I got pregnant with my third baby, the doctor had discussed antidepressants with me, and I wanted to go a different route. I came across placenta encapsulation online, but I could not find somebody to do it that I felt totally comfortable with. So I decided to learn myself how to do it.
So that's how she contacted you in the first place. And you say you were very, very surprised by the backlash that picture that she posted got. I mean, anyone who's saying they were quite squeamish, and I think even your oh no, it's actually our next guest husband that's a bit squeamish about it. But a lot of people saying, oh, it's got a smell. It's going to go off.
No. Once the cord is dried out, it's dehydrated, it cannot decompose the way some people have commented. It can't rot, it can't smell. It's literally put in the frame to stay nice and, well, you know, as nice as people can see it as, and to protect it and keep it safe. You know, I always say I've got 3 crusty cord pegs, which I don't know if Holly's kept hers or not, but I have, and I look at them now and sort of think, oh, it looks like a peg holding a toenail clipping, if I'm honest.
Yeah. All right,
okay,
well, that's fascinating. We're keen to discover everything else you can make out of the various components of afterbirth. So we invited Nic here today, an artist who makes a business out of creating these very personal keepsakes known as birth art. And welcome to you.
Hi
and you
there.
really have taken this one step further, haven't you?
I have. Hi there, Holly. Like Rochelle, I had my placenta and encapsulated. I did it myself, actually. I turned my umbilical cord into a piece of art.
Dream catcher.
Yeah. Well, I had it in the word love, but it wasn't. I didn't like it, so I decided to turn it into a dream catcher with my son's birthstone,
And it's not just that, because you've also got pieces of jewellery. So
yeah,
so you've got actual jewellery, so silver and gold and things like that, but it's the stone that's not a stone at all. What is it?
It's actually umbilical cord in a lot of these pieces. So after I decided to start training as an encapsulator, I got a few orders for jewellery, which I was doing on the side, and it quickly overtook, and people were asking me to make charms for their bracelets and cufflinks.
How are they done then? How do you make those? So they're just bits of it, are they?
Yeah, this is my daughter Ayla's umbilical cord ground up and then encased in sterling silver clay. This one's copper clay, but usually I work in resin, and we can add glitter and birthstones and things.
What was the point?
No, that's what it was, though, would you?
Why would you do it? What does it do for a mum?
I think we all have photos, and we all have everything online, digital world, but it's so nice to have something we can actually hold, a physical.
But you've got the baby.
But he's not with me right now, but I can put on my ring, and I know that there's a little bit of him there with me. This is his umbilical cord. So
see, funnily enough, when you put it in resin and it appears like a stone, I think it's almost easier to look at, because I think then it doesn't obviously look like a piece of the body in a weird way, because I think that's what people find a bit squeamish.
Let's have a look at these ones.
Looking at sort of flesh, I guess.
Yeah, the idea is to make it look like something else, but still that you can tell it's there most of the time. This one is dried placenta.
Wow.
So I took one of my last capsules and I turned it into a piece of jewellery. This was the first piece I ever made, and that's a resin placenta heart.
See, it's really pretty, that, I think.
Thank you.
Look, let's have a look.
For a bit of giblets.
I know my aunt thinks I sell dead bodies online or something.
Oh no! Well, it was actually, I mentioned it
Your
before, but I got the wrong
husband,
person. But it's your husband that's a little bit. He's a little bit
Yeah,
squeamish
he thinks
about
it's really gory. Those cufflinks are for him, but I'm going to have to make him wear them.
Right,
So he's not
keen.
convinced yet.
No, he's not.
But if you're making this stuff in your house, I'm assuming your husband lives in a house. It's a house full of other people's placentas.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.